Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Larkin kept alive. Here's Bryant. And here is James. Here's Lloyd. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Poirier. Here's Larkin. Another shot. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Lloyd. Pass to Tice. 6 to shoot. And here's James outside. The rebound by Bryant. Here's Larkin. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now James bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's a screen by Bryant. It's deflected.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
James outside. Pulls it up. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Here's Larkin. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bryant from deep 3. Connects from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Larkin. Outside, Willis. He takes it in. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Lloyd. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now, here's Willis. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
James left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the line.
And he makes the first. And both free throws, good for James. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 2. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Lloyd. Pass to Papagiannis. Offensive rebound. Free throw good from Brown. That one misses. Here's Larkin. Pass to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And here's James outside. Bryant with the rebound. Here's Larkin to the right side. Outside, Bryant. Back to Willis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Poirier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And James drills them both. Here's Larkin. Bryant on the wing. There's a screen by Willis. Pulls up from the corner. Bryant can't get it to go. Now James. 9 points in the game so far. Good. Nice job down low. James has got 11.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Tipped away. And stolen by Diallo. Launches a 3. And it's a Kobo missing. Here's Larkin. Pass to Dozier. Here's Poirier. Defended by Tice. James outside. The screen from Brown. .143 left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Stolen away. Here's Efes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Stripped it away. Pass to Blasingame. Finished off the break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
To end the run. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Efes. Here's Okobo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Pass to Efes. Back to Tice. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Bobois. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
That if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 12. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Pass to Bobois. There's the triple. Blasingame pulls it in. Here's Okobo. And the three off target. He's got a clear path. Here's Efes. They set the pick. Pass to Okobo. Screen by Tice. And it's Okobo missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
No good with the layup. Here he goes. From 8. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Okobo's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson outside.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
There's a screen. Here's a Kobo. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Goes up at the stripe, and he drops that one in. He's got 9.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Thompson for the triple. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Pass to Blasingame. To the left wing. Okobo looking over the floor. Here's Blasingame trying his luck from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. It's Bobois on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's a Kobo. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Blasingame. They get it again. Here's Calathis. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They set the screen. Here's a Kobo. Good D by Bobois. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they could put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The thanks. Kicks it out to James. Hands it from downtown. James has got 14 points for the game.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Lloyd. Outside, James. Here's Papagiannis. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Tice. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Back to Willis. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Nifty move.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
To the inside. And stolen by James. Now here's Diallo. No scoring in this one. Pass to Papagiannis. Here's Lloyd. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Poirier. The kick out to Bryant. High arcing shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Back to James. Fires for 3. That shot, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. .107 left in the first half of basketball. Count that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The second chance effort. Poirier rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Pass to Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Right side, Bryant. Montejunas with the steal. Here's Calathis. The kick out to Brown. Good. It's Calathis who picks up the assist. Here's Larkin. Got it off in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pass to Tice. Back to James. To the middle. And Tice throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Diallo. Down low. It's stolen by Tice. Pass to Papagiannis. They set the pick. Here's Lloyd. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Here's Tice. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Three-pointer, Willis. A three-pointer is right on target. Willis has got 7 points in the game.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
James left side. Screen by Tice. Not enough on that one as it misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And he drives in. Nice shot by Larkin.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
On the wing, James. Pass to Papagiannis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Takes the three. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Calathes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Jete. Pass to Calathes. 5 to shoot. Here's Okobo. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. 13 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Bobois outside. Back to Thompson. There's the screen. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Calathes. Good D by Thompson. It's an 8-point differential. Calathes gets the bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Thompson with it. Bobois outside. From deep. The shot, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Tice. With the drive. Takes a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Tice has got 7 points in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Back to Thompson. Bobois with the ball. Inside. Here's Nora. Nice touch on the shot in close range.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Okobo. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. Fires from 18. Dworad grabs the board.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Pass to Bobo. And here comes the break. On the wing, James. 14 points for him. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Awesome game. And that one drops for him.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Nora. Driving inside. Count it. Good. Nora's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The shot's good from Tice. Tice has got 9 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Tice.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to James. Clock at 6. Drops in the tray. He's got 17.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Norrell. Pass to Thompson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the shot is good. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
No one near James as he lets it go. Off target on the outside leaner. The drive by Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to James. With the shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fader on the way. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 20 points. Thompson for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 18. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the home team has possession. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Larkin. Lets it go from deep. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And Tice throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Larkin. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
It's stolen by Willis. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Akobo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Papagiannis. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the left side wing. A nice shot by Poirier.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Okobo. There's the pick. Over Bryant. And it's Okobo missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Offline from the top of the key.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Larkin. Fires the three. The rebound by James.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Papagiannis. 5 on the clock. Here's James. They grab their own miss. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Now, once again, he's getting it rolling. His confidence is building, makes that shot almost impossible to stop.
Pass to Diallo. Back to James. The three. And Willis pulls it down. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bryant looking around. It's picked off. Here's Diallo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Pass to Willis. And stolen by Diallo. And they're pushing it up. This one for three. Lloyd can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Dozier. James defending. Here's Poirier. 6 to shoot. Larkin can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Lloyd. Offline with his three. They're running. Bryant gets a wide open look. buries the open three to cap the break. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
There's a good screen. And here's James outside.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's James. No good on the quick three.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
James, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Poirier. Pass to Dozier. Clock at 6. There's the drive. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, James. Another miss by James. Here's Larkin. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Tice. And here is James. Shakes him. And the dunk by James.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Dozier. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside, James. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Willis. Here's Dozier. Here's Bryant. And the lead is down inside single digits. James right side. He can't get that one to fall. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
There's the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Poirier. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up.